Okay, welcome back while the game's loading in. We left off our last live stream with the introduction of our hero, and we began on the Nautiloid, and we discovered some things about the parasite and the mind flayers, and we have crash landed on a beach, mysteriously saved by an unseen hand of fate. And so we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off here. This is episode 2. Thank you and welcome back to my live stream of Baldur's Gate 3. Thank you for watching. We're doing this for fun. We're just going to play, enjoy the game, maybe see some things we haven't seen. And let's go in search of survivors and see if we can't find any of our friends. So our adventure continues. Looks like we found one familiar face. So should we go for the artifact? I think we should wake her up. I mean, she did just sort of save our lives, so...
Alive. How is this possible?
Possible. I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Our little hitchhikers. You want to stay
We need
together.
each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Alright, so we got Shadowheart back in the party.
Ready, whatever it takes.
Let's move.
Alright, so we will continue. Now we did not, if I recall, we did not get the sword, the Everburn blade. We are playing on balance difficulty, I believe it's called. And so it's a lot harder to hit that guy, and we didn't have the command spell, so that's okay. You know, for the purpose of the live stream, I didn't think it would be fair to just sit there and reload saves over and over again just to get one sword, and I think we'll find some better items later.
There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, it looks like somebody's been here. Shanties of... I guess there's some things I probably shouldn't read out loud. Alright. Yeah, this is the, let's see, look. There's a letter. I love you. There, I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep on saying it until we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. Leave your boat. Meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. So it looks like they never meet, and that must be Sai. So I'm guessing we'll find Anna somewhere later. I will try not to compulsively loot everything, but I do want to loot these things early on just to kind of get a head start on our supplies. It looks like we have a checkpoint here. Alright, that's good. What a spooky old door. I don't believe I have lock picking on this character, so we're going to go ahead and continue forth, and we'll come back to that area. Let's see. There's another body.
More of those wretched things.
Oh, there's 25 gold. Let's see, and we left off as level 1, so I think we'll level up after this next fight.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Okay. I do want to try and get as many companions as we can. Let's see, this thing has 10 health. It's standing in fire, which is kind of odd. I'm a little surprised it walked through the fire. Do we want a guiding bolt? I think we'll just do a fire bolt for now, see if we can't kill it. No, yeah, and our intellect is low, which makes those rolls a little more difficult on her spells sometimes. So we want to focus on spells that she's good at, which, let's see, with her character, she's going to be wisdom. So clerics are wisdom. We gave our fighter a bunch of charisma because we want to go into maybe sorcery or warlock. So yeah, her low intellect makes it a little challenging on those skill checks, but that's okay. With 95%, we're gonna whack this guy, and maybe pommel strike for good measure. Ah, so close. Okay, all good. Ooh, that was a big hit on the opportunity attack. We might just want to see she has disadvantage and 64%. Target is too close. And on this, she has 50% on Sacred Flame. I've noticed a lot of people online complaining about Sacred Flame missing, and it's because of the saving throw, that dexterity save. And early on, I'm guessing a lot of these creatures have high dexterity. So it probably makes sense to just melee for now with her, and she hits pretty hard. She hits hard enough to do her job on the squad. Her character progression is really good over the course of the game. But early on, she's the weak link sometimes. Alright, I think I can hit that thing. Alright, and we're going to heal. That was okay. We got a little healing out of it.
Where do I go from here?
We'll just finish this off.
Well, perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
And we can make elixir of psychic resistance. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and take those. I don't want to go in the fire. Does she have... No, she doesn't have any potions. I don't want to use a spell. It's okay. We'll continue for now.
Not as bad as it could have. Breathe deep and move.
If we get into any immediate danger, we'll go ahead and heal her up before anything else. We'll make that a priority. But I think for right now we'll be okay. We'll give that to her. She can drink that.
There's no time to waste.
There we go. Now she's all healed up. The health is so low at level 1. I mean, 10 and 13 health, that feels like nothing after after getting to the end game and seeing how much you have. But I guess it's part of the D&D, part of the D&D system.
Something good here, I hope.
Yeah, the numbers don't get too terribly big, which is okay. They're just numbers. Just numbers. It's fun seeing big ones, but... Alright. I'm just gonna... I don't want to break a lockpick. There's probably nothing in there of importance. We shall continue.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
One of those brain things. Easily, stand back. We will smite your foe.
There. Can you see it?
Can you see it? I'm really excited about the new closets in the update. I really want to shove a Asterion in it, but I don't think you can. Ah.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I wish she
I
would
need
just go
him alive.
bash him in the head.
Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Not? You son of a...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light. The fear.
What was that? What's going on?
It's the Mind Flayer's worm. It connected
worm.
us.
Of course. That explains things somewhat. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. I might have done the same if the roles were reversed. I don't know. This guy's so creepy, though. Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. My, you've been busy. So, did you learn anything about these worms while wandering the ship?
Yes, unfortunately, they will turn us into
Turn
Mind
us into-
Flayers.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Should we get rid of it? Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And anyone that can
For now.
crush a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on.
Alright, so we have a Asterion in our party, and everybody's leveled up here. So we'll go ahead and take our levels. The fighter and rogue don't really do much in level 2. You get a action surge, which is amazing, but there's no really no choices to make. So we'll just hit accept. And then Shadowheart. I'm not going to worry too much about her choices. We're going to respec her as soon as we get the chance. So for now, I do want Bless. Guiding Bolt is pretty good. Inflict Wounds isn't necessary. Alright, so we're going to do... Both of these are spells. And since that one does more damage, well, they're about the same. But Inflict Wounds is melee only. So we're going to take Guiding Bolt. We're going to take Sanctuary as a bonus action ability. Bane is useful. Command can be useful. But we're going to go ahead and take Bless. And then the 2 healing abilities. And one is ranged, one is melee. And then we have a concentration spell. So we're just going to do that. Keep it simple. Bane can be really useful if you want to debuff enemies. And we may take that next time we level her up if we don't respec first. But we're just going to go do that for now. Okay, and Asterion. Not any real choices here as a rogue. So you can see we get cunning actions, which are kind of cool, but that's all we really get right now. We may multi-class into Ranger later, but for now those cunning actions are good. And let's see, he has a dagger. I believe we have, let's see, there's a short sword, Scimitar is light and finesse. Rapier is just finesse. Short sword. I think the best option for him...
Don't touch me.
Okay, he's not proficient with Scimitar, so we're going to give him the short sword. And then we're going to give him the dagger as his offhand. So you got 5 and 4, 9, 5 and 1 to 4. If we swap these, it goes 5, 4, 7, 5, 1 to 6. Yeah. So we'll do more damage this way, I believe. He's got a ranged weapon. We have a ranged weapon here. Okay. And I apologize. I've been out a week out of town, and so I'm just getting back to this stream. And I want to make sure I'm caught up as to where we left off last time. I originally streamed about 4 hours, and then whenever I was editing in YouTube Studio, I accidentally trimmed all of the stuff. I was trying to parse it down into several episodes, so I'm kind of just sort of starting over from here with the beach landing.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Who's got the highest strength out of these guys? Let's see, 17. Yeah, so our main character.
No one back home will ever believe this. On my way.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
All right. So, thank you. Shadowheart passed the check, and we are able to lift the rock. And underneath, we got a gem. Let's read this map. A little heart makes an area called Moonrise Towers with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scrawl, Cache. So, I wonder if this appears on our map when we get to that part of the story. It is a little bit later. Tattered collection of reports held together with a moon and harp seal. There's frequent mention of sacrilegious activity among a local Selunite sect. Alright. It's a little bit of money, but I'm just going to leave those. We don't need to carry that around with us, I don't believe. We've read it. That's the important thing.
What a day.
And he has these. I think I should just swap these out with his. Let's see. Standard. See, these all count as bonus actions, which means I can still, we can still attack and then use those abilities. And I'm just gonna like hide these all the way over here, out of the way, because we don't want to waste an action on those probably ever. Certainly not not on a frequent basis. Okay. Just a little cleanup, and then move that. Let's see, that's hamstring, flourish. I usually kind of do it that way. And piercing strike. And then we might move these over here out of the way. That's pretty good. All right.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Can't slow down.
Yeah, so I do plan to put out a little schedule of streams once I kind of figure out what other games I want to stream on the channel. So we'll talk about that a little bit here at the end of this episode.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Yes, we have low intelligence. I think we're just going to take advantage of the
monster
lapse.
lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Well, that's what you get for sticking that parasite in my eye.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
I mean, I guess it would have been cruel to just let it die slowly, but there was something gratifying about enacting our own
Dead
justice.
goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
I know this stuff's mostly trash, but we're going to sell it and kind of get a little start on our gold.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
He's just hoping there's somebody there. That definitely seems like a predicament.
That's it. Go on. Keep pulling.
Oh, that was interesting.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
It's a little odd that these characters keep saying, "Oh, you were on the Nautiloid." Like, I don't remember seeing any of them. Did they see us? Were they wandering around as well and saw us in the pod and didn't bother to help us? That kind of makes me a little mad.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a
Oh, we're
process
well
known
aware.
as ceramorphosis, and
We've seen
let
it.
me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
No, we don't.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer.
It seems really
Soon,
common in this
too.
game. I mean, everyone
How
we've met
about
so
we
far
lend
has
each
a
other
parasite.
helping hand once more and look for a healer together.
Sounds like a great idea. You're welcome to join. Let's
Most
go.
excellent.
Welcome
Parasite
aboard.
shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the fate.
All right. So Gale levels up. And let's see what we get. Gale is a wizard. And his subclass is evocation. Now we can leave him as evocation, which will make his spells not harm friendly targets, and that's really nice. Allies automatically succeed their saving throws against these spells and take no damage from them. I kind of want to play around a little with necromancy later, but I want to make sure that I've got the build down before we mess with it. So for now, I think we're just going to leave him as evocation, and we get to pick a couple spells. And magic missiles is really, really good. We'll probably take that because it always hits their target, and that is an exceptional quality to have. And then shield is really good. Take no damage from magic missiles. When we're about to hit an enemy, we can increase our armor class by 5, which is huge increase. It does take a spell slot, and as valuable as it is early on in the game, I may just take Burning Hands or Ice Knife. So Ice Knife is, if you don't know, when it lands, it does a small AoE to all enemies nearby the target, which can be really valuable. Burning Hands, however, does cone damage, and it's a close range ability. So maybe we'll take, let's see. The other one a lot of people say is sleep. I don't see sleep on here as an option. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Ice Knife. I think we can always change it later. Oh, that's got a dexterity saving throw with it. So does this one. 3d6. Yeah, we'll do Ice Knife and magic missiles. Okay. And then prepare spells. Now we already have mage armor, and mage armor is great. It stays until long rest and it doesn't take a spell slot. So we want to cast that every day. At the beginning of the day, we're going to go ahead and put our magic missiles up there, put our ice knife up there. Thunderwave is kind of good for pushing things away, and Witch Bolt is nice because you only have to cast it one time. This also, Witch Bolt, I believe all these take a, yeah, it is a level 1, so it does take a spell slot to cast. And then there's our sleep spell. Sleep is supposed to be really good, so we'll probably go ahead and just put, so it's 1 to 12, 2 to 16. Yeah, we'll take Witch Bolt and Sleep. Thunderwave is really good when you need to push things. But since we don't really have any concentration spells, Witch Bolt will allow us to cast every turn on some of the harder enemies, so we might want to go ahead and take that. Alright, so those just quickly level up Gale, and then we will continue on. Now we have Thieves' Tools over there. Want to make sure he has our Thieves' Tools, because Astarion is going to be our lock-picking, thieving character. And we don't have a disarm kit, so we need to find a disarm kit for Astarion as soon as we get a chance, because we may need that if we come across any traps. I don't think we have anybody else that can handle traps. Okay. So our adventure continues. Yeah, we'll go this way. I hear voices.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you.
So
it's a
many
ship,
short people in this
and
game.
the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Okay, that ship full of monsters, I wouldn't go near it. Or, let's see, we have 2 perception, or persuasion. We have a +4 to deception. Intimidate is +4, and fighter. So I guess that's just a class option. So do we want to intimidate these guys? They're kind of being jerks. Should we tell them to run while they can? The only thing you own is your life. Leave before I take that too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just deceive them. They don't really need to know what we're about.
Well, in that case, come on you lot. No point in getting killed.
I'm surprised
Second worm
Astarion
gets the
doesn't like
cheese and
that.
all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese. Now move it!
Alright, nobody's getting any cheese. You heard the man.
Having the new look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
It almost sounds like she wanted to fight. There's a box up there on that ledge. I sort of want to see what's in this box before we go forward. Okay, nothing too important. All right. So we can go through this mysterious doorway into the chapel.
Everything all right out there?
Let me in now. Performance, deception. Well, that's an interesting option. I don't think I've taken that approach to this. So Gimblebot triggered a trap. Are these guys going to come running out to help him?
Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Alright, here we come. Who? Okay, well he wasn't prepared for a bunch of strangers to come wandering in. We got 55% hit chance, 50% with that. Yeah. Ignis. So there's the key. We give that to Asterion.
One day I'll catch a break.
The air's stale. It's been centuries since any prayers disturbed it.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious. Not here.
Normally the patron god, so this is a temple, but
Ancient, indecipherable
we don't quite
text
know
covers
who
the
it's
plaque.
the temple
Dead
to.
tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
There's a bunch of books. Bottle. Oh, there may not be anything substantial in here. Let me check. Ink. Nothing. We can take that portrait. I guess we have a propensity for art collection. Is somebody in here? There's somebody there.
Time to press ahead.
Not even sure this is a door. How'd you get past Andor? Back off! Hey, someone was in here.
Oh wow. Oh, that's not good. We're all standing in fire. Oh my god. We're all standing in fire. We're poisoned. This is so bad. This is so bad. I can't really throw... I already used that potion. I can't really throw anything. So in her case... I think I want to cast Bane and then get out of the fire. Oh, they're not in range. Okay. So why is throw over here? so we're gonna cast Bless, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right.
Go for the throat.
I know he has a healing potion, so we're gonna use that. I think I have. Yeah, so we don't have a jump cunning action or whatever they call it. Is that what it's called? Yeah. So we don't have a jump cunning action, so we're just gonna have to walk out of this fire.
Moving.
Now we do still have. We can still attack. A little bit better opportunity with the bow, so we'll just use the bow. Alright, so 5 damage, that's the start. Oh, this is going to be a hard fight. This fight's going to be a lot harder than it should be. I never cast mage armor either. That's not smart. Alright, So we need to get out of the fire first. So let's do that. And then we can cast, let's see, Ice Knife. So that did pretty good damage to both of them. And then we can still take a potion. Alright, good. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Are there more? Look, oh, there's more of them behind the door. This is so not good. Okay. Now we get 2 actions now with our hero because he's a fighter. Where does this go? Oh, I can hit all of them with that. What does that do? Acid damage. 1d4. Alright. Okay, we're gonna use our action surge. Let's see. 7, 13. That guy's prone with 7. Spiky bomb, 1 damage. Causes bleed. Alright, so we're going to try something here. We're going to pull all of them into this ice patch.
Hope this ends well.
Okay. All right. Oh, so they've got status effect from our thing on them now. Okay, let's throw. We're gonna throw a potion. This actually works, believe it or not. We're gonna throw a potion right. It doesn't really touch all of us. We're gonna throw it right there and heal our companions. Ah, dang! Did it not heal them all? Oh, that sucks. All right. That's fine though. It's fine. Everything's fine. The fire went away, so we can Maybe do a cunning action hide. Or we just go outside their sight range. We can sneak attack them with our bow. So that'll be at least some value out of that turn. Okay. All right, Gale. What's Gale got for us? Let's see. We have 21, 6, 12, and 11. We could ice knife again, or take a potion. And he really should be back behind our melee characters.
My faith will protect me.
Okay. She's got some healing options. We could heal our teammates. She needs a heal desperately. Needs a heal. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so she's going to heal herself. We have no more spell slots for her. Alright, that's fine. Big hit. All right, we only get one hit though. We can use second wind. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to use second wind. I think I can take this guy out. He's not hiding anymore. We are immobilized. Does this do damage? Oh, damage per turn. That's not good. Okay, that's why he's almost dead. Alright. So. Can we sneak attack? Yeah, we can't sneak attack, so we're just going to have to do a regular attack. It's 42%. 30%. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, we missed. Awful, awful, awful luck. That was lucky. Super, super lucky. Alright. Gale's turn. We need to do 6 damage to that guy. We have 1 spell slot left as well. Alright, so we are going to definitely attack him. This one has 6. Go after that one and see if can we hit this one. Oh, not enough. Not nearly enough. Alright. Sacred Flame is so bad. So we got 36 chance, 65. That is up to 10 damage. I think we want to go ahead and take that one out. Oh, come on. 1. So one of the things we can do is we can drop one of these. If I see where we placed it. Okay. Where did it go? If I put it down. Oh, does he have it in his inventory? This is so bad.
Easy these days.
I thought I put that potion down on the ground. You're supposed to be able to like smash it and heal your team, and I seem to have lost it. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, Asterian's down. Asterian's down, so there's not much we can do with him. Oh man, this is ugly. This is really ugly. Can I pick that body up? Yeah, I don't know what we did with those potions. Oh, they're on us. Okay. Okay, well, it's next to... Okay, well... Well, at least she was able to pick them up and use it. And then we're going to use... Can we kill this?
Let's make this quick.
Lame. So lame. Yeah, I mean, we should be fine. It's just, I could have used Potion of Speed, but at this point, I don't think it matters. Oof. Alright. So we're getting some work done on that mage in the back. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible. Okay, so we got that one down.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Do I have enough room to come in here and just whack this thing?
Another day.
Yeah, let's go
another
just
fight.
smack her. Wow.
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience.
If he'd stop
You may
talking,
rest
we'd
assured
resurrect
that
him
I
right
do not
now.
speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
Could you be more arrogant? Why do so many lives depend on your
That will
return to
be
the living?
covered by the "for reasons that cannot be disclosed" clause. So let I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But I will now explain. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the
That's
pouch,
odd.
you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for "What is my name?" The answer is Kasi Trak Ash.
Are we supposed to
Pronounce the
remember
name
all of
correctly,
this?
and the
This
method
is
will breathe on
terrible.
the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. I think ingenious is the word you're looking for. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please. In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1, and next. Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that,
Oh, which one did he say?
Come on, you're just...
listen to your friend. It's Kasi Trach Ash.
Whatever.
And pay attention to the Trach part. Yeah, back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. Best of luck with...
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do we really have to do this? This feels ridiculous as heck. All right.
Can I go?
I mean, we have this thing. Can we not just use Scroll of Revivify?
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
My word, you did it! Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold.
That was
so
interesting.
handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime, thank you.
So yeah, that is a very interesting interaction I haven't yet seen. You're welcome and welcome back. I
It's
really
a
want to just
relief
shove
be
him in a
back.
closet though and leave him.
Beautiful Faerun. The dreariness of the fugue plane oppresses one's soul so very quickly. That said, I assume you have some questions for me.
Lots of
Only fair
questions.
to warn you, I've precious few answers to spare. I apologize if that sounds thankless. It's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed.
We literally just brought you back to life and you just can't tell us what's going on. That's ridiculous. All right. Yeah, let's just intimidate him. Tell us what's going on. We want to know right now.
I suppose suppose that after all you've done for me, I should be at least a little bit forthcoming. Tell you what, I will answer one question that you may have, to the best of my ability, if I can.
Yeah, what was that whole note and patch about? What are you keeping from me?
I'm dangerous. Not because I want to be, but because of an error I made in the past. It makes me dangerous, even in death. You brought me back to life, and for that I am in your debt. But we're surrounded by danger. Could happen again.
We are
If it
all
does,
surrounded by danger with you here.
Bring me back again. You must. For the sake of many.
For the sake of many. So vague and non... Alright. Well, that was awful. Let's see, considering we have
Let's get on with
no
it.
spell slots, I guess he can... He gets one spell slot back.
That hit the spot.
Yeah, you almost have to do both of those. And I'm even a little skeptical. We may go ahead and do a long rest before we get to the end of this dungeon, because it's we took a beating. I was not expecting that lady to like run back and get all her friends. That's never happened to me before. I really wanted to like sneak up on her, and I was really hoping we could just sneak up on her and make that fight much easier, and instead we made it harder on ourselves. So
Path lies before me.
none of this stuff is particularly valuable, so we will continue onward further into this dungeon. Let's see, we have some bodies here. Why would they burn that one up? Journey through the jungle. Reading some of these books gives you options in dialogue later on. So I try to read them. I can't promise to read all of them, but I do try to read them. Torga's body. And Barton. Do we have a key for this door? No, we do not.
How does it open?
Alright, well, it's kind of dark over there. I believe we can go in here and do something to open it. Yeah, the good thing is now all these rooms are clear because we literally pulled the whole dungeon.
No traps, please.
So read the chapel records. There's some... Ah, there we go. There's our lever. So that, I believe, opened the door behind us. Alright, we will continue forward. Okay. We got more tools. We still don't have a disarm kit, which is a little bit unfortunate, because there are traps in these places. I did not mean to do that.
But apparently you can get a wizard from one.
Did not mean to open up that dialogue, sorry. Alright, continue. Did we get experience just for walking forward?
Oh,
I think we did.
like it. Homely.
There's nothing in there. Let's turn on the lights. Maybe we can see something in here. There's a little bit of gold in that chest. check this one. So there's a ring. Somewhat valuable. Jug. Alright, so this next room is trapped.
Careful, I might.
And I'm going to go ahead and take Astarion. Make sure he's got all his thieves' tools that we can give him. And we'll give him these leather gloves too, why not? And he's got some nice gloves. Do we have any other nice gear we can give to these people? Let's see, boots. Leather armor. Yeah, he wears light armor, but that's okay. Not seeing anything. Now we could give him, I believe we had another short sword somewhere. Ah, we gave it to him. I'm going to give him that. That'll take him to 1 to 6. That'll give him a little bit more damage. We can drop that bowl. Why did we pick that up? We'll drop that one too. We don't need that stuff. It's junk. Gale's pouch. Yeah, we didn't need that. Oh, and I'm still carrying a dead body. That's not weird or anything. Wow. Okay. Well, we're carrying a dead body around. There it is. We're going to have Astarion go first.
Let's prowl.
Now, he failed that perception check. We can bring in another character.
Trump.
Alright, so she failed whatever perception check that was.
If this isn't important. Traps.
Alright, so he passed that one.
I wonder what the next move is.
Okay, she failed another one. I'm going to bring her out of here. I don't want to get her killed. I don't want to get her killed. Alright, Astarion. Let's continue.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Yeah, we don't have a toolkit. Yeah, we need to drop this body. Can we just like send it to the camp? Oh, he doesn't have anything on him. How much does he weigh? Like if I just move him over to, can I just give him to, no I can't. Alright, we'll just drop him. Apparently he weighs a little bit.
Step in softly. Traps.
I like how he's like whispering to himself. There's nobody there. Yeah, it would be so nice if I could get a disarm kit for these traps. I'm going to pick this lock. Yeah, this at least opens the to the outside, and we can maybe come back later instead of trying to loot that sarcophagus. And
Traps. How considerate.
yeah, we can't really disarm those, can we? I guess we could try and blow them up. Let's see, slashing, piercing. So we could try and smash them.
traps about. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
I might try that. See if I can just go in with Shadowheart and just go and like smash all that stuff since she has a big club.
Never a dull moment.
What am I to do? Let's try this way.
I just want to see if I can smash these because yeah, they're just too hard for her to hit. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Can we read this? What's it say?
Dead language. Something ancient must have been worshipped here.
That's what it sounds like. All right. So we'll reunite with our group.
What to do? With haste.
I know this live stream's getting a little long, but I will try and cut it into a couple smaller videos.
Should do it.
I will try to cut it into a couple smaller videos. How many skill bonuses did I have for that?
Right tool will do the trick.
Looks like I got -1. Yeah, that's not good.
I was trying to concentrate.
Still breathing, despite everything. Very well. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Here we go.
Well, one of the things that's kind of cool,
My faith protects me.
you can use a spell or a cantrip. We can light these braziers. That's kind of fun. If we want to light
I've got a long road ahead.
things up, see a little bit better.
If not over, then through. What's inside? Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Okay, let's have Asterion unlock this book.
Let's go.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Book of Dead Gods. The names of dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable, fill the pages of this ancient tome. Several entries on the last page have been stricken through, the final 3 thoroughly enough to be completely illegible.
Time to press ahead.
So it looks like we got a scroll. Ray of Enfeeblement.
Look at that. Jurgle, the scribe of the dead.
So
This
this
chapel must be ancient.
chapel had no sign of what god the creators, the builders worshipped, and it appears to be this scribe of the undead. That's kind of creepy. All right. So we're gonna kind of prepare a little bit because
That might be worth it.
I think when we hit this, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue. So I'm gonna prepare my squad.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's have some fun. Just like old times.
Alright, so I'm going to prepare a Starion up here. And then
I have a lot on my mind.
Gale,
Well,
since
in it.
there's not going to be a whole lot Gale can do in this this next battle, so he's not even good at any of these things. Let's just get rid of him. Alright, so I'm going to have Gale hit the button. And hopefully we'll be able to use Asterion to take out one with sneak attacks. We'll have some fire cantrips. With a full party, these guys aren't too bad.
Something just woke up down here.
Now I'm going to rush her forward.
Let them come. The darkness
And
can
then
be
we're going to
quite
try and use... See, this guy's got 28... 40% chance of hitting it. 70% on that scribe. Path is interrupted. So let's hit this one. We need to get some damage on this guy because he's got a lot of health. And we missed, of course. Alright. Should have guessed. We can bring Gale down. I'm going to go ahead and activate our main character.
Don't waste a step.
And we can't quite get to any of those, but I'm going to have him here ready to pounce. And then we're going to use our ranged attack, 35%. Oh, we got a critical hit. Hey, that's nice. And then we're going to take a potion of speed. And see, will that let us hit this guy? Not enough movement. But it will let us shoot at or rushing attack 4 to 7. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go charge this guy. And there we go. Nice hit. Nice hit. And then for good measure, we're going to use our action surge, lacerate. All right, we missed, but I wanted to do as much damage to that one as I could on turn 1 because it's got a lot of health. We're gonna save magic missiles and maybe go with just Ray of Frost. Is this gonna hit everything? Is it gonna hit? Okay, yeah. So it only hit the target. Good. All right. In turn, here they come. Here they come. They silent Shadowheart. She has no spell slots left. Like that was fortuitous. That was a good miss with Ray of Frost. Oh wow. So Asterion may get a sneak attack off here. Oh, we don't have advantage. That is baloney. That is such garbage. I'm not a fan of how stealth works in this game. I'm sure there's people that absolutely love it, but I am not a fan. Not a fan. If you've got any tips for like stealth, action, sneak attack in this game, please comment and tell me, or send me a DM. I do not understand how stealth works in this game, other than the red cones, staying out of those, and stealth checks, obvious stuff. But I can never get Astarion to do stealth attacks in combat, and it's honestly it's quite annoying at times. And we missed again. She just misses everything. It's so bad. She misses everything. And okay, why? Oh, I'm silenced, so I can't cast that, but I can cast Ice Knife. That's strange, but we'll do it. Quite strange, but we'll do it. Oh, we took one out.
So much for peace.
That's two. Do I get to attack this one also? Oh, heck yeah. And a pommel strike, maybe take him out. Oh, we missed. That's okay, we got him on the opportunity attack. Okay, I'm just gonna go over and loot this one. Whatever, that was a wasted turn. It's okay. It was a wasted turn, but it's okay. 60% and 7 damage.
Swords meet sorcery.
She will get better. I mean, I promise she will get better. Especially after we respec her.
Something drove them to resist.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Oh, okay, yeah, so our haste ran out. And yeah, our haste potion ran out and we got lethargic. I guess that could happen in combat if we...
Let's have a look.
If it went too many turns, because I believe it probably only lasts a certain number of turns.
Don't waste a step.
Alright. Don't waste a step. Couldn't be more true in this game.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
I really like this amulet. It's a lot of fun. So we just picked up Amulet of Lost Voices. We're gonna go ahead and equip that, and that'll let us talk to the some of the dead bodies that we find throughout the game. I'm going to move some of these things around off screen, but for now we have our amulet. I love that. And let's open up this casket.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Oh, that is a good question. So he has spoken. What he are you talking about? Little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb. What are you? A peaceful undead. Interesting.
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again. What is the worth of a single mortal life?
Are we all equal, or does it depend on the person's deeds? Or life's only value is as currency, doesn't matter to me otherwise. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. So, the only life that matters is mine. Well, I think it depends on the person.
I am sure thou believest as such. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Yeah. If we reopen his tomb, we can get some good items there. So, all right, excellent. So I think we'll go outside here. And I think that's going to do it for this live stream. It's been, you know, it's been a pretty good session here. We met some of our companions. We continued the story, stumbled into this crypt, and we've completed our, what I would consider our first dungeon of the game. So that's exciting. And thank you for watching. You know, as I mentioned a little bit earlier in the stream, I do want to put out a schedule of live streams depending on what games I decide to put on the channel. I have about 4 or 5 other games that I'm thinking about that I want to kind of work in, and then do those on different nights, different times. So stay tuned. We'll get the schedule up. We'll try and keep the different games on the same nights each week, and then I will go ahead and parse some of these videos down into shorter videos. I want to kind of keep them specific to different areas of the game. So maybe each dungeon would have its own video, as so it'll be like kind of a complete encapsulated story. But thank you for watching. I've enjoyed it. I appreciate the likes, the follows, and the comments. And if you have any comments on what we've done so far, or if there's anything you'd like to see us do next, tell me in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Bye.